Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd. The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
This is Network News for Friday, July 10, 2026. In the headlines, ECCB unveils new EC banknotes featuring regional icons, with Grenada's Sir Kirani James honored as the only living national hero in the series. Grenada signs landmark partnership with Chinese firm to transform eye care services across the nation. OECS leaders under pressure to end CBI program. NADMA advances early warning system with national consultation. Discover Hospitality Camp inspires future tourism professionals. Also in the news, regionally, Sagazam emerging as new economic opportunity. Internationally, Sao Paulo's massive AI surveillance system faces racial profiling allegations. Plus, in the sports news, Matthews and Grimond propel West Indies to emphatic 9-wicket win over Ireland, while Grenada captures first medal at the NACAC Championships in Mexico.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave Bathroom Tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Good evening, I'm Kenroy, Baptiste. Thanks for joining us. Days after the 50th anniversary of the EC dollar's fixed exchange rate, the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank has unveiled a family of new banknotes celebrating outstanding figures from across the Eastern Caribbean Currency Union. Grenada's Sir Kirani James will be featured on one of the new notes, standing out as the only living national hero among those selected. Reporter Deidre Seeley has more details.
Grenadian Olympian Sir Kirani James is among several distinguished national heroes and nation builders featured on newly unveiled EC banknotes, replacing the image of the late Queen Elizabeth II. The unveiling took place on Thursday during the ceremony to mark the change in chairmanship of the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank's Monetary Council in Dominica. Sir Kirani James's likeness appears on the $5 note alongside Robert Milton Cato, the first Prime Minister of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The redesign follows a decision by the Monetary Council in July 2023 to replace the image of Queen Elizabeth II after public consultations showed strong support for recognizing regional heroes. The other currency denominations will feature St. Lucian Nobel Laureate Sir William Arthur Lewis, St. Lucia's first Prime Minister Sir John George Melvin Compton, former ECCB Governor Sir Kate Dwight Venner, St. Kitts and Nevis's first Premier Sir Robert Llewellyn Bradshaw, Antigua and Barbuda's first Prime Minister Sir Vere Cornwall Byrd Sr., Dominica's first female Prime Minister Dame Mary Eugenia Charles, Montserratian political figure William Henry Bramble, and Anguilla's first Chief Minister James Ronald Webster. The notes are expected to enter circulation in 2027. Sir Kirani James is the only living icon among the figures chosen. The unveiling comes just days after the ECCB celebrated the 50th anniversary of the EC dollar's fixed exchange rate of EC $2.70 to $1. Deidre Seeley, GBN News.
Grenada has signed a landmark eye care agreement with a Chinese partner to expand vision services across the nation. Christina John tells us more.
Grenada is set to become the first country in the Eastern Caribbean to implement a comprehensive national eye health program following the signing of a landmark agreement with a leading Chinese healthcare company. The Memorandum of Understanding signed on June 24th between the Government of Grenada and He Vision Group paves the way for advanced eye screening, treatment, and professional training across the country. Under the agreement, a national eye health screening program will be introduced for school-aged children and adults over the age of 40. The program will focus on the early detection of conditions such as myopia, cataracts, and other chronic eye diseases. The initiative will also utilize artificial intelligence, powered diagnostic systems, and robotics-assisted technology to provide faster and more accurate eye screening and treatments. The technology will support the creation of Grenada's first national eye health database, helping to improve long-term planning and patient care. Another key component of the program is the establishment of optometric technology training program and a vocational training center. The center will provide internationally recognized in-person training to help address the shortage of qualified eye care professionals in Grenada. Health Minister, the Honorable Philip Telesford, described the partnership as an important opportunity to strengthen Grenada's healthcare system and deliver lasting benefits to the population. He said the initiative will improve access to quality eye care, introduce cutting-edge treatment options, and build sustainable local enterprises in eye health. The collaboration was initiated by Grenada's ambassador to the People's Republic of China, His Excellency Ian Marshall. Through discussions with Chinese partners, Ambassador Marshall encouraged the visit that ultimately led to the agreement. Christina John, GBN News.
Now, the stage is set for one of the biggest events of the carnival season, with 31 artists advancing to the Dr. Trevor Friday Power Soca Monarch semi-finals. The performers secured their places after 4 nights of preliminary competition and are now preparing for the second round on July 24 at Progress Park in St. Andrew. More in this report.
Earlier today, the semi-finalists gathered at the Bruce Street Mall in St. George's to draw for their order of appearance. Mushman will be the first contestant to take the stage when the competition gets underway, as each artist vies for a coveted place in the finals.
So, ladies and gentlemen, in position number 1, we have Mushman. Position number 2, Superflying Spins. Position number 3, Manslide. Number 4, we have Terror the Governor. Position number 5, Boogie. Position number 16, Dre. Position number 7, we have Tris. Yes, followed closely behind, we have Happy Boy. Followed by number 9, Shake One. Position number 10, the Little Jello. And position 11, we have Killer Bee. Position number 12, General PP. Position number 13, Randy Isaac. Yes, and following Randy in position number 14, we have Snakey. Position number 15, we have Shaman Duncan. Right, and in 16, we have Angie Boy. Angie Boy in position number 16. Position 17, we have Akeem. Position number 18, we have over 473. Position number 19, we have Rooney Spark and Electrified. In position number 20, performing Brave. Ladies and gentlemen, position number 21, we have Lila Carey. And performing in position number 22, Moses Ranks. Position number 23, Shatter Days. Position number 24, John P. 25, Fatima Williams, Shopry. In 26 position, we have Soka E.T. 27, we have Baby L. In position 28, we have Lisa Legs. 29, we have 30th position, we have Tiny Ranks. And ladies and gentlemen, position number 31, we have Mello. Nice. So those
This year's competition carries a grand prize package valued at $100,000, including $80,000 in cash and $20,000 in kind. Among those advancing is a newcomer Exo Kenroy, who said he's excited for the opportunity to compete on one of Grenada's biggest carnival stages.
This experience has been wonderful to me because, it's a transition from behind the camera to on the stage. So I'm happy to be a part of the whole culture experience. Well, on the night, I just expect to see progress back flatten.
Meanwhile, the Groovy Soca Monarch preliminaries continue through the weekend, after which the list of semi-finalists will be announced. The winners of both the Power and Groovy Soca Monarch competitions will be crowned during the grand finals in August. Christina John, GBN News.
Well, the African Export-Import Bank, Afreximbank, in collaboration with regional central banks, is advancing efforts to modernize cross-border payments through the introduction of a regional payment platform. We have more in this report.
The initiative will begin with a pilot program involving 4 participating countries. Acting Chief Operating Officer of Afreximbank's Caribbean office, Okechukwu Ihejirika, says the project represents a significant step toward improving financial connectivity across the region.
Proof of concept already established that indeed the regional payment platform is required for the region. And now pilot is going to start. We have 4 countries earmarked for that pilot. So that will be something that we also need to advance the conversation on during this active. So these are steps. It could be baby steps as you look at it, but of course, slowly and surely, we are marching towards that destination where we see an end to some of these problems hindering our trade relationship.
The pilot will involve the Central Bank of the Bahamas, the Central Bank of Barbados, the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank, while the final participating country will be either Jamaica or Trinidad and Tobago.
What we'll do with the pilot will be to use these central banks, make regional payments in local currencies, of course, and use that to showcase that this can work. Because, of course, the proof of concept already has validated the concept. Then, once this pilot is now fully established and working, then this platform will be rolled out across the region with the potential to also connect it to the Pan-African Payment and Settlement System, which is the African version of the regional payment network.
Once the pilot phase proves successful, Ihejirika says the payment platform will be expanded throughout the Caribbean. The initiative is expected to make transactions between Africa and the Caribbean faster, easier, and more efficient, while strengthening trade, tourism,
This is Network News. We'll be right back.
This summer, your plans don't have to wait. Take that dream vacation. Experience Carnival like never before. Invest in your education. Renovate your home. Or finally tackle those big plans you've been putting off. With the Ariza Credit Union Awesome August Loan, you can borrow up to $75,000 for any purpose. Dream bigger, travel farther, learn more, improve your home. Whatever your goal, we're ready to help you get there. Visit any Ariza Credit Union branch. Apply today and turn your plans into reality with fast, convenient financing and the trusted service you have come to expect. Ariza Credit Union, your financial freedom, your future. Loans are subject to approval. Terms and conditions apply. See us for complete details.
We search for brilliance, looking far, asking wide, not realizing it's been right here all along. Makers, storytellers, dreamers shaping color, rhythm, and vision into something only Grenadians can create. But for too long, we've been working in the dark, hidden, overlooked, out of reach. Until now, Goka's Creative Directory brings everyone, creatives, businesses, and the community into one connected space. Find the artist who understands your vision, the jeweler whose craft speaks for itself, the storyteller and musician whose work reflects who we are. Visit us at creativeaffairs.gov.gd. Your next collaboration is only one search away.
But when you need someone to help you to your feet, I'll be that beacon to your highest peak. Oh, I'll be right next to you, no, I will never leave. Come on, take my hands, we got everything we need. Cause you can look to me whenever you're in need. Just call on me and I'll be on my way. I'll be by your side, never to divide. The light that shines our way. Wherever you ride, we'll be right there with you. Wherever you ride, we'll make your dreams come true. Next side, next side, next side, right next to you.
Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
In Grenada, sports aren't just a game, they're a way of life. They teach discipline, teamwork, and resilience. They inspire the next generation to push boundaries and chase excellence. That's why the Investment Migration Agency of Grenada is proud to support sports initiatives as part of our commitment to youth and national development. When we invest in sports programs, we invest in the future. We invest in the health and well-being of our youth, and we invest in broadening Grenada's reach, proudly connecting our athletes, our talent, and our nation to a global community. Together, we all go further. The Investment Migration Agency. Unlock the possibilities.
Hello Grenada, this is Blackadan. On the 18th of July, I'm welcoming you to Radisson Hotel Car Park for the second installment of Groovy White.
Groovy White, a celebration of groovy music. Blackadan, Faminapi, Nyla Blackman.
It's your girl Nyla Blackman, and I will be performing live at Groovy White.
College boy Jesse. Christo, Alma Boy, Angie Boy, Happy Boy, Inspector, Lavaman, Felina Mandela Links, Mr. Killer, Sabrina Francis, and Riggy Atmosphere. Grenadian host, VC, and live from Trinidad, Sunny Bling. General tickets, $100. VIP, only $500. Groovy White, Radisson Car Park, 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. Saturday, July 18th. Sponsors.
All Mass is back, and it's bigger and funnier than ever. St. George's Lions Club, Spice Mass Corporation and Grenlec present All Mass 2026 at the Grenada Boys Secondary School on Sunday, July 19th from 3 p.m. Bring the whole family for an afternoon of laughs, local entertainment, exciting prizes, and a special appearance by the Carnival Queen contestants. Tickets are $40 for adults and $15 for children. Available from any Lions or Leo member, Grenadian Optical, and Clear Vision. July 19th at GBSS promises humorous antics and infectious laughter for the whole family. All Mass, we not giving up. See you then. This advertisement sponsored by Demerara Mutual Life. I'm with Dem.
Life doesn't stand still. It moves. It grows. It asks you to believe in what's next. Your first car. Owning your home. the business you build, the future you choose to invest in. Life moves in steps. When you're ready to take the next one, we're here to help you move forward with banking solutions designed for life. From vehicle financing and mortgages to education savings, credit solutions, and support for your growing business. Republic Bank, ready for life, every step.
Distributed by Echo Blue Limited. Visit us on the Lansopine Main Road or call 405-4818.
Football fans and instant cash lovers, it's time to score big with Instacash Golden Goal. For just $5, you could kick your way to a top prize of $10,000. Match any of your numbers to the winning numbers and win the prize shown instantly. With a winning match, check the VAR screen bonus and add that prize to your total winnings. And that's not all. There's a thrilling corner kick triple below, played separately. Match 3 like amounts and win that amount. Or match 2 like amounts plus the soccer ball symbol and triple your winnings. Whether it's the 500 or the big $10,000 goals, grab your golden goal Instacash ticket today and start scoring cash. Must be 18 or older to play.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Life doesn't stand still. It moves. It grows. It asks you to believe in what's next. Your first car. Owning your home. The business you build. The future you choose to invest in. Life moves in steps. When you're ready to take the next one, we're here to help you move forward with banking solutions designed for life. From vehicle financing and mortgages to education savings, credit solutions, and support for your growing business. Republic Bank, ready for life, every step.
This is Network News. Welcome back. The first CARICOM Reparations Forum occurred on the sidelines of the 51st CARICOM Heads of Government meeting in St. Lucia. Gerard Joseph has more.
The reparatory justice movement has been moving beyond the shores of Grenada to the different coastal frontiers of the Caribbean. During the recent CARICOM Heads of Government Summit in St. Lucia, reparations formed an integral part of the agenda. A historic CARICOM Reparations Forum was hosted, which brought together regional leaders and representatives of the various national reparations committees. According to St. Lucian Ambassador Dr. June Soma, the intent was to bring to light the manifesto, which is the revised CARICOM 10-point plan for reparatory justice. Dr. Soma highlighted that the manifesto focuses on further enlightening the people within CARICOM on the issues surrounding reparations while combating ongoing efforts to erase our history.
Lots of people have come up to me and said, only in the last few minutes, do you think you will ever get that money? It's not about the money. Yes, the money is important, but it is about the return of our dignity.
She noted that the manifesto makes several demands from the people who enslaved our ancestors, as well as from CARICOM citizens. Speaking on the issue, Chair of the CARICOM Reparations Commission, Sir Hilary Beckles, believes that we are in the fifth wave of the reparations movement based on Caribbean and world history. However, Sir Hilary noted that the reparatory justice movement has moved beyond the Caribbean following the formation of the Reparations Commission in 2013 and subsequent reparations committees globally.
And so at the United Nations 3 or 4 weeks ago, when the resolution was passed, people from all over the world, Asia, Europe, Africa, the Middle East, the Far East, all those people came together and said, we are standing with the African black people on this matter. China, Russia, Iran, all of those countries stood with us. This is the moment. This is it. So here we are now at the final stage where we believe that the case has been made.
Highlighting the unequivocal case for reparatory justice, he stated that CARICOM and Africa are now in league to provide global leadership for negotiation.
So now we are coordinating a global reparations movement. And we are, for example, we are going to speak at the British Parliament on next week Friday. Next week Friday, we're going to the British Parliament. And we have invited the African American Reparations Commission leader to join us. So we're not just going as CARICOM. We are bringing Africa, America along with us. So their leader is going to join us as we go into that British Parliament. So it's a global front.
Recent landmark developments include the United Nations adopting a resolution declaring historical enslavement as humanity's gravest crime. I am Gerard Joseph reporting.
The National Disaster Management Agency, NADMA, has concluded a 2-day stakeholder consultation aimed at strengthening Grenada's disaster preparedness through the development of a gap analysis and implementation plan under the Early Warnings for All initiative. Christina John has this report.
The exercise brought together key stakeholders to assess the country's existing early warning systems and identify areas for improvement to better protect communities from natural hazards and other emergencies. The initiative was supported by the United Nations Office for Disaster Risk Reduction, the European Union Caribbean Resilience Program, and the Caribbean Disaster Emergency Management Agency, CDEMA. United Nations Disaster Risk Reduction Specialist Anwar Bakhsh says the Early Warnings for All initiative uses regional data and collaboration to help ensure that every country has effective early warning systems in place and is adequately prepared to respond to disasters.
We are receiving alerts and warnings that are informed based on existing data, and that keyword will come up many times across the day. Data that's not only siloed, but data that is shared across institutions and organizations that are used to inform how we communicate something to someone, saying that a hazard is coming, and by the end of these next 2 days we will no longer say natural disasters either. We will say natural hazards, because disasters are not natural, and I'm happy to open that conversation with you. And that when these hazards are coming, what are the expected impacts, and what should we do, and how should we do it, and where should we respond, and who is responsible. And so recognizing the importance of this and seeing the status of multi-hazard early warning systems globally, this initiative really envisions that countries will first know where are they at in terms of having data, what is needed, what is the institutional framework that's required, and then what's supposed to be available going forward.
National Disaster Coordinator Dr. Terence Walters says the outcomes of the consultation will help guide Grenada's disaster preparedness efforts with a focus on strengthening communication systems to ensure timely warnings reach all vulnerable groups.
Understand that disaster risk reduction touches every sector in our society. We must come together. It is a whole of community, whole of country approach to ensure that we have effective disaster risk reduction. So, early warning systems, because when we're reducing risk, we have to look at our early warnings, how we provide information to people so that they can make decisions. Information that's relevant, that's timely, all right? And we not just think about just the general population, but there are specific groups that we need to reach. The persons with visual impairment, persons with hearing impairment. How do we reach them? How do we provide information to them?
Acting Prime Minister Dennis Cornwall reaffirmed the government's commitment to supporting disaster risk reduction initiatives and strengthening national resilience.
Grenada continues to benefit from the technical expertise, financial support, and capacity building provided by international agencies and development partners. Today, as we gather to allow to acknowledge and appreciate the European Union, who has provided the finance support through the Caribbean Resilience Program, and our UN and regional partners such as United Nations Office for Disaster Risk Reduction, the Climate Resilient Early Warning System, World Meteorological Organization, International Telecommunication Union, International Federation of the Red Cross and Red Crescent, guidance and expertise in advancing this process.
Christina John, GBN.
All right, Christina John reporting there. Stay with us. Another of my colleagues, this time Tony Julian, will be in to report the sports news.
Grenada, are you ready for the most epic cool down after Spice Mass? Because on Wednesday, August 12th, the Grenada National Cricket Stadium becomes the home of one massive soca experience. Carnival Encore, Sunset Over White. Are you ready? Featuring not one, but two international soca giants, Marshall Montano and the Monk Band. Yes, the band. They'll be joined by some of Grenada's biggest soca superstars for one unforgettable night of music, vibes, and pure island energy. This is the event that keeps the carnival spirit alive. The final celebration, the encore, you don't want to miss. General admission and VIP early bird tickets are sold out online. General admission $150, VIP $550. Get your tickets now at GoToFed.com and the official Sunshine Promotions outlets. Carnival Encore 2026. Sunset Over White, Wednesday, August 12th at the National Cricket Stadium. When the road ends, this is the encore.
Have you been thinking of purchasing a water tank? Now is the time. Our tanks are built tough, UV resistant, food grade safe, and is designed with thick, durable walls to prevent leaks and cracks. So whether it's for your home, your farm, or business, we've got the perfect size. We've made owning your tanks easy and affordable through our partnership with Ariza Credit Union. Visit On The Spot Hardware, choose your high-quality water storage tanks, and contact Ariza Credit Union.
With just $5, catch your lucky break and double your money with $25,000 scratchy for the same price. Win easy with money, and electric sevens. Check out these scratch games at authorized lottery agents across the Tri-Island. Over $1.5 million in total prizes, and as much as $25,000 can be won on just one ticket of each game. Play scratch today. Absolutely no draws and no waiting, just chances at instant winnings. Scratch, win, easy. Must be 18 or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Claim your keys, open the door to more than you imagined before. expand, invest or renew. ACB's right there with you. With ACB Home Advantage Mortgages, you get up to 100% financing, reduced fees, and a $100,000 unsecured credit card. Claim your keys, open the door to more than you imagined before with ACB.
Terms and conditions apply.
Whether you're refreshing a bedroom or giving your home a bold new look, the Color Shop has the perfect paint and tools to make it happen, inside and out. With quality finishes for every surface and accessories to match, we make painting easy from start to finish. Whether it's a DIY weekend or a contractor starting a brand new project, the Color Shop is the trusted choice.
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium.
Sports news ahead, but first, fishers and farmers in St. Patrick are receiving practical training to help improve food safety and strengthen emergency preparedness during the hurricane season. The Rural Development Unit has launched a 2-day workshop focused on fish preservation, safe handling practices, and basic CPR life-saving techniques.
The Rural Development Unit is equipping fishers and farmers in St. Patrick with valuable skills through a 2-day training initiative aimed at improving both food safety and emergency response. The workshop combines sessions on fish preservations and safe handling with basic CPR and life-saving techniques, providing participants with knowledge that can benefit both their livelihoods and personal safety. Climate Smart Agriculture Coordinator Kenley Edwards says the training comes at an important time as Grenada is now in the hurricane season when fishers and farmers often face increased risks.
At the Fur Community Center, we'll be having a training for fisher folks in the area of fish preservation and safe handling. The training actually is geared towards increasing and building the capacity of our fishers or fisher folks. And we'll be looking at areas such as maintaining fish quality, how do you reduce post-harvest losses from catch, proper storage, and the whole idea is to ensure food safety and preservation. We want to make sure that the food, and in here we're speaking of the fish, that is sold to the general public, that it is done so in a hygienic and safe way. So we just want to extend that training to the fisher folks, vendors, persons involved in retailing of fish or handling of fish in the St. Patrick area to be present at that training. We start at 9 a.m. at the Fur Community Center.
Edwards says the workshop was developed in response to a needs assessment conducted in communities across St. Patrick, where stakeholders identified fish preservation and safe handling as priority areas for training.
So the training will be conducted by Mr. Leonard San Bernard. Mr. Leonard San Bernard, he is an expert involved in food safety and quality assurance, and is someone that is capable and competent enough to carry out that training exercise. It's one of the RDU's mandate to continue to enhance and to build capacity, not only of fishers, but persons in the rural community. So it's the first step whereby we are starting in St. Patrick, as I indicated, and we have a series of trainings geared towards the St. Patrick area.
He He adds that the initiative will not end in St. Patrick. Similar training sessions are planned for other parishes in the coming weeks as the Rural Development Unit continues its efforts to build resilience and improve safety practices among Grenada's farming and fishing communities.
We are actually starting with the fish preservation and safe handling. That will be done tomorrow. And on Thursday, we are going into what we call a CPR, basic life-saving techniques training as well. And the idea, again, is to bring to the participants basic life-saving skills, focusing on CPR as one of the key areas that could enhance someone's competence in this area. That training will be done by Mr. Terry Charles.
Christina John, GBN News.
We'll be back. Stay with us.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
The Grenville Cooperative Credit Union introduces its new digital platform, managing your finances at any time from anywhere.
As a part-time student, balancing work and studies can be a real challenge. But with GCCU's digital app, these worries are no more. My parents can now remotely transfer funds to my account and I can check my balance at any time, giving me the freedom to achieve my goals.
My days can be long and tedious. With this app, I can ensure my loan is paid on time, transfer funds to someone else's account, and check my balances. I don't have to rush to do business during my lunch hour or after work anymore.
With this app, I can request checks to pay my suppliers, letters for my business transactions. I don't have to leave my farm to go stand in line.
The Grenville Credit Union digital platform. It's convenient and secure banking right at your fingertips. Download the app today from the Play Store or App Store or call 442-8602, 459-4325 or 416-8467 for further information.
Life's about to pop. I wanna play with Cash Pop. Life's about to pop. Oh yeah, with Cash Pop. Pick your number 1 to 50. See your price right when you play. $5 a day, come win easy. Cash Pops. One number, that's all you need. Win up to 2,500 indeed. Life's about to pop. I wanna play with Cash Pop.
Must be 18 or older to play. NLA supporting sports, culture, and nation building.
Good Friday evening to you, sporting fans. Well, after 7 completed rounds in the 2026 GFA Premier League, the race is on for the title. That's definitely heating up anyway. Paradise FC sits comfortably at the top of the 2026-27 standings. The leading club remains completely undefeated with 5 wins and 2 draws. Rival St. John's Sport holds second place with 13 points, that after securing 3 wins and 4 draws. St. David FC sits in third place with 13 points, but they do trail on goal difference after a mixed run. Queen's Park Rangers follow closely behind in fourth place with 12 points, that after winning their latest match. FC Camohon and Hurricanes SC are locked together with 10 points each, in 5th and 6th places respectively. Hard Rock FC occupies 7th place with 9 points, while struggling heavily for consistent form. Onvet FC sits further back in 8th place with a total of 7 points. The SAFL and SAB Spartans find themselves trapped in the bottom 2 slots of the league table. SAFL has managed just 1 victory all season, which leaves them with 4 points. SAB Spartans anchor the absolute bottom of the table with a lone point. That's after enduring brutal 5-match losing streak. And Grenada opened its account at the 2026 NACAC Under-18 and Under-23 Championships in spectacular fashion, capturing a hard-fought silver medal on day 1 of the regional showcase. The games are now underway in Mexico, running up to the 12th of July. Kasim Telesford threw a distance of 59.92 meters on what was a busy day to win the silver on the track. Devoni Ferguson and Joshim Sylvester, they set among the highlights on the opening day, both having qualified for the 400-meter final for tomorrow. The athlete Shaim Phillip wrapped up day 1, leading the field. Additionally, day 2 schedule features heavy contention in the throwing and jumping rings, with the likes of Serena Alexander, under-23 javelin, and Deshaun Smart, under-18 javelin, among the contenders. The Grenada Athletics Association initially selected a powerhouse 25-member squad. However, due to financial and visa logistics, sports officials had to reduce the traveling roster to a smaller group of top medal contenders in sprints and relays. Directly following that meet, Grenada will transition to the historic Central American and Caribbean Games in Santo Domingo, running from the 24th of this month, July, right through to the 8th of August. The national delegation will feature a mix of seasoned veterans and rising junior talent. Lyndon in full action, Grenada's Olympic bronze medalist. Well, he is heading a star-studded field at the 2026 Ed Murphy Classic. The event wraps up tomorrow, serving as the grand finale of the inaugural USATF Tour. This meet is a critical stop on the World Athletics Continental Tour Silver Circuit. The main attraction is the Elite Combined Events Triathlon. It's a dense mid-season test for decathletes chasing crucial global ranking points. Competitors will battle across 3 intensive events: the long jump, discus, and a 200-meter sprint. Victor faces fierce competition, notably from fellow Olympian and reigning champion Cal Garland, who returns to defend his title. And now to Haley and Grimman, shining on a monumental opening partnership. That's Captain Haley Matthews and Reliana Grimman, propelling the West Indies women to a resounding 9-wicket victory over Ireland women in the first one-day international. Chasing a competitive target of 270, the visitors made a mockery of the run chase, tracking down the total with more than 11 overs to spare. The West Indies innings was a masterclass in aggressive accumulation, completely anchored by an incredible 258-run opening stand. Matthews was in imperious form, systematically dismantling the Irish bowling attack to finish unbeaten on a spectacular 159 off just 123 deliveries. The blistering knock included 24 boundaries, 2 towering sixes, maintaining a relentless strike rate of 129.26. Grimman provided phenomenal support from the other end, agonizingly falling just short of a well-deserved century. She fell for a brilliant 91 off 107 balls, including 11 fours. That's when she was caught by wicketkeeper Amy Hunter off the bowling of Louise Little in the 38th over. By then, the result was a formality. Stephanie Taylor joined her captain to comfortably shepherd the West Indies home, reaching 274-1 in just 38.4 overs. Junior Stars, a 17-member contingent inclusive of players and coaching staff, they left the island earlier today for Barbados. That team will be participating in the prestigious 2026 Sir Garfield Sobers International Schools Cricket Tournament, the highly anticipated annual competition that's scheduled to run from the 11th to the 25th of this month. Brings together elite regional and international school teams across the historic cricket grounds of Barbados. The Sir Garfield Sobers International Tournament is widely regarded as a premier proving ground for global cricket talent. For Grenada's youth, the tournament represents a massive strategic opportunity to showcase their abilities on a grand stage. The top 2 performing teams will earn the distinct honor of playing the tournament final at the iconic test-level Kensington Oval. So the latest sporting highlights there for you. We're still ahead. Kenroy Baptiste back in with regional and international developments. Tony Julian here, wishing you a safe and wonderful weekend.
Once regarded as an environmental nuisance, sargassum is now being promoted as a potential economic asset. Details in this TTT News Report.
What many see as a nuisance washing up on Trinidad and Tobago's shores could soon become a source of income. Minister of Rural Development and Local Government Khadija Amin is encouraging communities to view sargassum as an economic opportunity rather than waste. Minister Amin says sargassum has the potential to fuel a circular economy, creating products ranging from fertilizers and biodegradable food containers to beauty and wellness items.
In terms of agriculture, in terms of fisheries, and the endless possibilities for this, the circular economy, and how sargassum as a product could have so many byproducts that could give us so many other items, ranging from beauty products to disposable wares, disposable plates and food boxes, to fertilizers and a whole range of items.
While proposals for a Sargassum biorefinery are being explored, Minister Amin says government must first determine whether such an investment is economically viable and sustainable for Trinidad and Tobago.
There are proposals for that biorefinery that would allow us to process. You have to weigh the economics of it, because having a biorefinery to process the volume of sargassum that comes to our shores, something that is seasonal, something that is not reliable, you have to weigh the cost and the benefit.
She's also calling on coastal communities, particularly fishermen, farmers and entrepreneurs, to seize the opportunities emerging from the growing sargassum industry.
What I am urging entrepreneurs to do now is to get involved. Do some research, because communities along the coastline definitely stand to benefit.
The ministry is now engaging universities, manufacturers, researchers and international partners to develop a sustainable industry around sargassum, while collecting data to determine what support, training and investment entrepreneurs will need. Minister Amin says collaboration between communities, government and the private sector will be key to transforming sargassum from an environmental challenge into a driver of rural economic growth. I am Faith Cheria.
Thanks very much. The economic potential of sargassum. Further afield, Sao Paulo, Brazil has rolled out the world's largest facial recognition system operated by a city, making it the world's biggest Big Brother. The artificial intelligence system known as Smart Sampa is now at the center of a growing scandal of racial profiling. Details in this France 24 news report.
Sao Paulo, the largest city in the Americas, ultra-connected and now ultra-surveyed. Over 50,000 cameras constantly watch the 24 million inhabitants of this megacity. Every 3 minutes here, a mobile phone is stolen. The surveillance is known as Smart Sampa, the largest facial recognition system in Latin America. In theory, it's meant to protect citizens.
Fala, Ailton, beleza, demorou.
Ailton Alves lives in Heliópolis, Sao Paulo's largest favela. Since the cameras were installed, his life has become a nightmare.
Once I was arrested on this very route, I was on foot walking along quietly, and there was a police car waiting for me at the bus stop.
It was human error that linked his photo to that of his namesake, a man wanted for the murder of a police officer in another state. He's been arrested 5 times in just 7 months.
When I saw it was the police, I thought to myself, I just have to get out.
It was by going public with his story that Ailton finally managed to have his face removed from the system. But the manhunt has traumatized his whole family.
Can you imagine the shame I felt in front of my family, my neighbors? I've lived here all my life. I know everyone.
We're just left with a sense of injustice. And what's become of him, his mental state, and all the job opportunities he's lost? Who's making amends? No one.
With a budget of over €1.5 million a month, Smart Sampa nonetheless boasts of being infallible. Sao Paulo's Big Brother system is far from being universally accepted in Brazil. More than 50 MPs from over 13 states across the country have already tabled bills to ban facial recognition.
Stay with us. We'll remind you of the headlines right after this. Headlines before we go. ECCB unveils new EC banknotes featuring regional icons, with Grenada's Sir Karani James honored as the only living national hero in the series. Grenada signs landmark partnership with Chinese firm to transform eye care services across the nation. OECS leaders under pressure to end CBI program. The National Disaster Management Agency advances early warning system with national consultation. We can also report regionally, sargassum emerging as new economic opportunity. Internationally, Sao Paulo's massive artificial intelligence surveillance system faces racial profiling allegations. Plus, in the sports news, Matthews and Grimmon propel West Indies to emphatic 9-wicket win over Ireland, while Grenada captures first medal at the NACAC Championships in Mexico. Have a great and safe weekend. I'm Kenroy Baptiste. Thanks for joining us. Good night.